was this one day wondering and thinking about different things and looking back at my life and my younger years and all those my school times. How hard those times was and also in a sense how hard it was to learn things, because at the time, those times, we have not those certain kind of tools that we have today, and that is why I want to talk to you about the AI, how I was thinking about these things and wondering all those possibilities that the younger kids have in today's modern society world, and how the AI can affect so positively or negatively to those younger kids, child's learning, how much possibilities that will enable them in a good and also in bad. I was thinking those my especially those high school times where I have those math lessons and those subjects in there get so hard, and often there was no easy answers, and you had to learn to understand the calculating process. It was the whole point of everything in it. And there was not always those concrete answers, complete answers in the back of the book, where the answers lie in those questions, and often there was only the outcome of that calculation, not the process of it. And so often when I didn't understand something or wanted to understand something, I hadn't able to haven't given those tools to learn completely, to understand the process. That was the whole point of it. And then I was wondering that if I just could have the tools that today's society kids have to use, that AI, for example ChatGPT, how much that could enable, and if would I have that tool to use, how much that would have helped me. I would have able to put that mission that I had to do, task to do, write it in ChatGPT, and it would have given me the whole answer, not only the end result but the process to get there. That is what I was needed. But after that, when I realized these possibilities, I also realized the other side of it. That if these tools have given to the wrong hands, they could really hinder the learning process. I was thinking about all those homeworks and all those really young years where I have not necessarily that motivation and understanding to understand why I have to learn these things, and I just wanted to take the easy route. And in those hands, these given tools, you can see how hindering they can be, destroying, how it can enable certain kind of people to just take the easy route, never do those learning processes, never doing those homeworks, just taking the easy path, cheating in a sense. Just let the AI do the work for them without never understanding themselves. Because of they lack the understanding why this learning is so crucial and why these things are taught to them, and why have to themselves learn to understand the process completely. So there can be so many sides to this AI thing in today's world, and we have to be really careful, mindful how we use them, and especially to whom we gave the possibility to use them. And so especially if you are parents, you have own children, you have to be very careful when and how, when and in what extent you will give the possibility to use these kind of tools, and have to really observe that usage, because there are so many dangers, and I don't really know exactly how they, in this modern society, they control to those kind of tools. What are those restrictions and limits? How are they following? How children are using them? But there should be certain kind of lessons concerning these things at the young age, early age, of the possibilities and negatives that the AI offers, enables, so that as young as possible those children could learn to use wisely these kind of tools. Of course, possibility to use kind of limiting tools and observing if those children are too young to themselves understand these kind of processes and take the responsibility for themselves of their actions. Because really it is so crucial to as humans to go these certain kind of processes on our own and completely learn on themselves. And especially the more younger you are, more crucial these things are. So if these things are not followed, observed, regulated, there can be so many very bad outcomes. And it is only about control, understanding, learning to use these things effectively, and how openly we allow these things to be used. But I truly thank you again being with you and you listening, and always hoping all the best to all of you. Hopefully we can take more responsibility of this society and our own actions and how we are behaving and how this society is working, and taking care of our future generations. And especially we as adults, taking care of those children that can't take care of themselves, making sure that we give those resources and possibilities to them to grow and prosper, so that they can serve the best on our future. And also for us adults, when we get older and we can't take care of ourselves anymore, that is what I hope for all of us, this humanity and our complete world. But if you're interested about personal coaching, I'm constantly offering that if you're interested, and I truly hope you all the best, and thank you for being with me today. Hopefully see you next time, and take care.